Okay, today I'll be reviewing the Elite eAdventure Team electric bicycle from bikesdirect.com. I've been looking at this bike for a long time. It seemed like a really good deal. A little bit expensive. I was waiting for opportunity to buy one and finally found one at an acceptable price to myself, and this is it. I didn't find any reviews online on this particular model. I did see a few on the HAL model, which is the full suspension one, and none on this. So first thing to note, when I bought it, it came with no instructions on how to assemble this particular bike. It came with generic, this is how you assemble a bicycle, but not this one in particular. It wasn't too challenging. At the end, I did wind up with a handful of extra screws, and I think they're actually for the adjustment of the front brakes, which are not needed in this particular case. The bike came in at about 50 pounds, which is pretty acceptable for an electric bike, considering the battery weighs about 7 pounds. This is, not too bad. It has about 55 miles of range. Let's turn this thing on here. And also notice there's, another power on button on the frame. I'm not really sure who that's for. You just go ahead and press the button here. So you can see here, it's almost charged up at 47 miles. And depending which setting you use, you get different range. I leave it in high. The motor is a Shimano E5000, which I didn't realize when I bought it is their weakest motor at 40 Newton meters. For me, it's good enough. I'm not a hardcore mountain biker. I just need something to help me getting up the hills, and it does that pretty well. Just pick the right gears, and I have no problems with it at all. What else? All the components are really good. And the Shimano rapid fire shifters, I'm pretty happy with those, nice and smooth. And here's the controller, hydraulic brakes, and what else? Disc brakes. Everything's pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with it. Bike's made in Taiwan. You can see the welds are really well made. One thing that did surprise me a little bit was the size of this down tube. It's you don't really see it in the picture online because it's taken on the side like this, but it's actually quite wide. Let me take a look at the battery here. Turn the key, pops open, put your finger on it, it drops out, and it's the Shimano battery. I'm not sure where there's a switch on the battery. Not too many switches on this bike. And the cover screws onto the battery, which is kind of surprised. I thought the battery would pop in and then the cover goes on top, but no, the cover screwed into the battery. So I guess the cover is custom made for that given battery. And yeah, I think that's it. So hopefully anybody who's thinking of buying this bike, go for it. Just keep in mind some of the things that I mentioned in this video, and hopefully this helps somebody out. All right, that's it.